the new regulations for agriculture are trying to overhaul the whole system. I would go as far as saying that they are trying to dismantle the agricultural policy as we knew it so far. And there is a lot of focus on food. And sometimes we forget that agriculture is a very interconnected system of various products, and they all create a sort of balance between them. So it's not only about food, it's also about other agricultural products as well. I'm coming from a family that was producing for decades cotton. So that's also part of the agriculture. And if we are aiming for food security, we have to take into consideration also the whole chain, the whole agricultural chain, and not just food. And I don't see that in the intentions so far and the proposals that are for agricultural policy. It concerns the whole world. It actually concerns everyone who is not prepared for those kinds of external shocks. Those kinds of crises will always happen, especially in the current situation, the current geopolitical situation, which is very fluid and very sensitive and volatile. This is exactly why we have to be prepared. And in order to be prepared, we have to look at agriculture as a whole, as a system, and we need to be mindful that small changes that we're making in the food chain, the food production chain, or the non-food products in agriculture, it creates a lot of ripples and a lot of chain reactions. It seems to me that we are following the same rule book or the same logic that we've done as Europe in other sectors, where we are basically outsourcing our production and security. We are outsourcing food security, we're outsourcing our agricultural chain. This creates dependence. And we've seen that this kind of dependence is detrimental for European interests. I have to talk about Russia and energy. I mean, this kind of dependence has not been working in the past. Is this really what we want also for our food security? Outsourcing this to third parties that are not as dependable as they should be. So if you take everything into consideration, if you take the Mercosur deal, if you take the new CAP, if you take the TPD directive on tobacco, and if you take other changes in the agricultural chain of production, I believe that they all point to this sad reality that we are outsourcing our food security, and this is not the right moment to do that.